Tiffany Henyard, once celebrated as a bold and ambitious mayor of Dalton, Illinois, is now at the center of a major federal investigation. Her rise began with promise as the town's first woman and youngest mayor, but quickly unraveled amid allegations of corruption and mismanagement. Probe led by former Chicago Mayor Lori Lightfoot revealed Dalton's general fund dropped from a $5.66 million surplus in April 2022 to a $3.65 million deficit by May 2024. The sharp decline was tied to Henyard's reckless spending, including lavish Vegas trips and massive Amazon purchases like $43,000 in one day. She also mishandled over $3 million in federal rescue funds, failing to meet basic oversight requirements. FBI subpoenas later targeted Village records, confirming the gravity of the case. Outrage grew when it was revealed she spent over $500,000 of Village money to repave her mother's driveway and used police as personal security. Despite the backlash, Henyard remained defiant. Her downfall accelerated when whistleblower Carmen Carroll provided key evidence to federal agents, launching a full FBI investigation into Henyard's actions. Tiffany Henyard's fall from grace has now exploded into a full-blown scandal. The once praised supermayor of Dalton, Illinois, is facing 22 federal charges, including fraud, misusing public funds, and hiding taxpayer money. If convicted, she could spend up to 25 years in prison. The FBI's investigation has widened to include surveillance of Henyard's political allies, vendors, and personal businesses, pointing to a possible network of corruption. Under her leadership, Dalton's finances collapsed from a $566 million surplus to a $365 million deficit. Investigators uncovered wild spending, including $7,700 on shopping sprees, over $12,000 in luxury travel, and $43,000 in Amazon purchases in a single day, all on the public's dime. She used taxpayer money to fund a personal glam squad and spent over $56,000 to repave her mother's driveway, while Dalton's roads crumbled and public services were neglected. She even used police officers as personal assistants, pulling them from their public safety duties. The damage left behind is massive, financially and reputationally. Residents now face the hard task of rebuilding trust and stability. Henyard's story is a cautionary tale about unchecked power and the high cost of corruption. Tiffany Henyard's dramatic fall from power continues to unfold. Once a celebrated mayor of Dalton, Illinois, she now faces 22 federal charges tied to fraud and misuse of public funds. She used police as personal aides through costly self-promotional events like a $555K concert that drew fewer than 70 people, and racked up luxury spending while Dalton slid into a $365 million deficit. Whistleblower Carmen Carroll provided key evidence, sparking a wider FBI probe into Henyard's allies and vendors. Henyard later surrendered to authorities and lost her legal team due to unpaid fees. Now Dalton is left to pick up the pieces, financially and emotionally, after years of abuse and corruption. Tiffany Henyard's fall left Dalton with more than a financial crisis. It shattered public trust. Former supporters now condemn her, and the town faces a long road to recovery. Her scandal has sparked calls for reform, transparency, and new leadership. Though the damage runs deep, many in Dalton are stepping up to rebuild. From the wreckage comes a chance to restore integrity and hope. The road to healing in Dalton will take years, but the community's resilience offers hope. In the wake of disgrace, the town refuses to be defined by its darkest chapter. Tiffany Henyard, once seen as a symbol of progress, is now remembered for betrayal and corruption. Her leadership brought scandal, not renewal, leaving Dalton in financial ruin and emotional turmoil. Federal investigations uncovered shocking abuses: $440,000 on Amazon in one day, lavish trips, glam squads, and over $500,000 to repave her mother's driveway, while public services fell apart. Dalton now stands at a crossroads. Though the damage is deep, the community is rising, determined to rebuild with integrity, unity, and a renewed commitment to accountability. As Dalton's deficit soared past $36 million, Tiffany Henyard lived in luxury at the town's expense. The state froze payments, and Dalton hired Lori Lightfoot to help fix the crisis. Henyard's surrender to federal authorities may signal a legal deal. Meanwhile, former staff exposed a toxic workplace marked by retaliation and unethical demands. New allegations, including sexual misconduct, have surfaced, deepening the scandal and showing just how far the damage goes. Allegations of assault, intimidation, and threats add a chilling layer to Tiffany Henyard's scandal, revealing an abuse of power beyond financial corruption. Despite facing 22 federal charges, she remained in office, deepening public outrage and raising concerns about accountability. Dalton's finances are shattered and its trust broken, but the scandal has sparked calls for transparency, reform, and a chance for renewal. Dalton's residents are rising up, determined to rebuild after Tiffany Henyard's betrayal. Former allies have turned against her, and there's a collective push for reform to prevent such abuses in the future. Henyard's fall exposes the dangers of unchecked power, but Dalton's resilience shines through. While the future is uncertain, the town's commitment to integrity and change offers hope for recovery and a stronger future.